Assume your position, sir. What's your name?
Dave Dunn.
Dave Dunn.
Yep.
D-U-N-N.
D-U-N-N. A company.
And we're back. Between Two Eddies, it's day 3. Is it day 3?
I think so. I don't know. I lost count.
Right.
It's a day.
Day 3?
It's a day.
It's day 3. We're at the Miami Boat Show, not the Yacht Show.
Boat show.
Boat Show with the Goliath of the industry. And you're, Dave.
I'm Dave.
You're Dave.
Just Dave.
How you doing? Dave
Good.
Dunn. What do you do for Garmin?
I'm the director of sales for the Marine division of Garmin.
Okay. And how many divisions of Garmin are there?
Aviation, marine, automotive, fitness, and outdoor. So quite a bit. It's a big company. I lost count, so 6, I guess.
Freaking hell. And so you're all marine?
All marine.
And you keep acquiring people, don't you?
You know, you gotta keep moving forward, right? So sometimes if you can't beat them, you buy them.
Yeah, if they're really good,
If they're good,
just take them
yeah,
over.
that's right.
How did you get into Garmin then?
I've been in the marine industry for over 20 years. I started at retail at a chain called Boaters World, which is now extinct. But again,
They went, didn't they?
Yeah. So in the recession, it was a tough time for lots of people. But the great thing is it led me here to Garmin. So I love the marine industry, love to fish, boats.
So you went from Boaters World to Garmin?
I did. Been with Garmin almost
2 jobs?
2 jobs, my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Pretty much.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, very fortunate.
Especially in this industry.
That's right.
So what, you worked your way up through Garmin?
I did. So I've been here almost 9 years. So in that short period of time, I started as a regional sales manager and then been fortunate enough to move up the ladder.
Good God. So how big is Garmin as a company?
It's about 12 billion market cap.
Right.
So it's pretty big. But it's still...
What is it? Is it Japanese or is it?
It's American, actually. So
What?
yeah, Garmin is a combination of Gary and Min, the 2 guys that founded Garmin. So Garmin, they came together.
Right.
And founded this company in 1989 and to what it is today.
1989.
So it's 30 years old.
Wow.
So in 30 years, all this has been built.
It's amazing. Garmin's almost become a noun.
Absolutely.
You know.
Household name.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dear Lord.
So, but it's the cool thing is it's a small.
It's American.
It's American. But it's treated like a small company, so that's the absolute best part. So yes, it's this giant corporation, but I can still walk in my CEO's office and have a conversation with him. That doesn't happen. Doesn't happen anywhere.
Where are you based out of?
I live in North Carolina, but Garmin is based in Kansas. So
Kansas?
Olathe, Kansas. So all this beautiful marine equipment is designed in the heartland of America.
Where is it made though?
It's made in Taiwan.
Right, okay.
But the reason, and Garmin owns those factories, but the reason it's made in Taiwan is because Min from Garmin is from Taiwan and he wanted to give back to his home country. So Garmin built the factories in Taiwan so he could give jobs to his family and people back in Taiwan. So even though they're built in Taiwan, Garmin owns the factory. So from the concept to the finished product, Garmin owns the old process.
And Gary and Man, are they still part of the company?
They're still major shareholders. They still keep up with what's going on, but they're not in the day-to-day operations of what goes on. But they still are very much present.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's quite the success story.
Absolutely, and the fact that it is American, oh wow, that's quite proud to be.
It is.
Very proud to be proud of.
I feel very fortunate and blessed to be a part of Garmin.
Yeah.
The industry in general is amazing. I love this industry. But to be part of such a great company that has such a good presence, it's a lot of fun.
So you recently just bought Fusion?
Well, we've had Fusion for 6 years now. So we've had Fusion for 6 years. We just kept them as separate companies.
Right.
But it's been a Garmin company for 6 years. And then most recently, we've had Navionics as an acquisition. And
hang on. You bought Navionics?
We bought Navionics.
When was that?
November last year.
Right.
So now all of our beautiful Garmin equipment has Garmin and Navionics charts built in.
Which makes sense.
So that
arguably... So what, Navionics now can't be with the other companies?
Oh, absolutely. We want those companies to still use Navionics. We don't want
because it is the best charting.
We don't want to take anything away from our customers that use our competitor brands. That's not what Garmin does. But now we are arguably the largest cartography company in the world, or at least in the marine industry.
Who else have you bought? Who else have you bought?
Trigenic, probably a lesser known company, Swedish company, but they are big in digital switching, so the Empire Bus brand.
Okay.
So the boats where all the switches are on the dash, that's going to be a thing of the past. Everything will be controlled from our displays. So if you want to flush the toilet from your screen, you can do it.
Yeah, because you're doing a lot of collaborations, aren't you, with
Absolutely.
other companies?
Yes,
so
we do.
Lighting and...
So that's another
pieces.
cool aspect. It's called our One Helm. And so we can work with a myriad of any companies, whether it be lighting, Seakeeper, pretty much anything, and we can integrate into our display, and you can actually control literally anything you want from your display.
Good God. It's really quite something, isn't it?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
How many of you guys are in the marine side then?
Well, we have over 200 marine-only engineers.
Right.
And then we have, I would say, 40 in the field. So whether they're trainers or sales guys or engineer, we call them field engineers to go out and help with technical work. So it's the team 6 years ago was 20 people. And so we've doubled in 6 years, and the engineering team has doubled in 6 years as well. So in a short period of time, we've accelerated to what you see today.
Bloody hell. So where's, are you at the top of where you're going, or are you?
You never know. I mean, I have this passion in my heart for the Marine, so I'm pretty much at the top of the Marine. But being how Garmin is, I mean, I love the company. So if I got the opportunity to move up, I certainly would consider it.
And you're from North Carolina?
North Carolina.
And that's where you still are now?
I still live there now, yep. I moved to Kansas for a year, and it was...
I've never been, but I kind of...
It's a great spot, but
Right.
it's I grew up 2 minutes from the ocean, so going from that to being completely landlocked was a tough gig.
It's a desert, isn't it?
It's just flat.
All I know from is Wizard of Oz. That's
There's that too.
I think that's what most people know.
Yeah, that's fair. Kansas is a great place. It's just when you grow up near, you need salt water in your veins, right? So
Yeah.
I had to move home, but fortunately, for the power of technology and Skype and everything else, I can be anywhere I need to be, and I travel all the time anyway.
So you guys have an office there, or are you working from home?
I work from home. We do have an office. We have offices in North Carolina, Massachusetts, Maine, Oregon, Kansas. So we have over 30 offices globally.
Yeah. But you're able to do it from, and you travel a lot.
I travel a lot. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. That's a really cool job.
It's not
And it's your
bad.
second one.
Where do you go from here, right?
Yeah. And you married? Kids?
Married, no kids.
No kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Plans to have kids?
Maybe one day.
Maybe
Hope
one day.
Yeah. My wife says yes.
It's still in discussion
That's right,
stage,
yeah.
right?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. This is really, you always see Garmin and, it's you guys, Marine, which really seem like the two, Furuno not so much, Simrad. It's you two that always seem to be duking it out.
Yeah.
But they just always say it seems like there's this breadth of something with Garmin, from the watches to everything else that you do.
Well, the great part is, I mean, every manufacturer makes good product nowadays, but who wins is the customer. Because when Raymarine makes a better product, or even Navico or Furuno, that forces us to step our game up even more.
Yeah.
So the customer really wins. And Garmin's philosophy is we're all about customer service and customer experience. We don't get to boat or fish as much as we want. So we want stuff to work when we do get to use it. And you don't have to pull out a manual or remember how to use it when you do get the chance to do it. So it's cool. Competition's always good. It makes us better.
Yeah. Awesome. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks for having me.
Great.